Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. And we want to thank you for joining us here today on our webinar. My name is Melody Benabu, and I'm the Oracle Cloud Sales Manager at Aspire with 25 plus experience in technology sales, solution sales. Today, we have a very hot topic transforming enterprises leverage AI synergy with Oracle SaaS and how to unlock the next level of business efficiency with AI powered Oracle solutions. With this, we will delve into the transformative capabilities of AI within Oracle SaaS and discover how integrating artificial intelligence and machine learning with Oracle's robust SaaS offerings can redefine how your enterprise operates, enhancing everything from decision making processes to operational efficiencies and excellence. So, just a little quick housekeeping here. Like we always, everyone's been in Zoom and team meetings, right? So we all know the drill. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, please put them on the chat window and we will answer them at the end of the webinar. And at the end of the webinar, there will be a raffle. So you must be present to win. So let's get started here. I'd like to introduce our expert, Abhijit Ramachandran. He will give us an overview of the topic and will share some contextual analyses and best practices. Without further ado, I would like to pass it on to Abhijit.
Yeah, hi. Hi, thanks, Melody. Thanks everyone. My name is Abhijit. So I am having almost 16 plus years of experience in developing Oracle Cloud solutions, enterprise solutions, implementing ERP, and recently for the last few years we have been focusing a lot on Oracle Cloud infrastructure-based data science and AI and ML. So before that, I work for Aspire Systems, and I'm a portfolio and delivery manager for Aspire Systems. And we are a company which focuses on delivering enterprise solutions, test automation solutions across multiple geographies. And my expertise in for the last 16 years as a consultant, as a portfolio manager, a delivery manager, project manager across, right? Industry verticals like energy and utilities, retail, real estate, manufacturing, facility management, and equipment rentals. So there are a few key projects. I have done almost 80 to 90 plus projects have been delivered across the industry verticals. And some of the key projects that I have delivered, some marquee clients are, you see that the below, they are PwC, LinkedIn, Facebook, Yahoo, DocuSign, G Oil and Gas, G Transportation. Most of these are in the US, and in GCC we have done Saudi Telecom Public Investment Fund. Just a handful of projects I'm telling here. So this is all about myself, and with this I get into the presentation. And as Melody mentioned, be free to ask questions or put your questions into the chat window, and we have a Q&A open towards the end. Yeah. So the agenda for today is that I will be talking a lot on how Oracle Fusion SaaS can be enhanced using Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Machine Learning, AI and machine learning. Okay, so we will be exploring the accelerators that Aspire Systems has developed to extend Oracle Fusion into using AI and ML. So there will be certain insights of leveraging AI ML into Fusion analytics and chatbots, or rather how we can extend the Fusion solutions using analytics and bots. I will also take you through the architecture, a deep dive into the architecture and logical approach for implementing AI and ML using large language models for Fusion. And based on time, I will be taking you through some interesting demonstrations, live demonstrations in Oracle Cloud Infrastructure for developing a machine learning model for one of the use cases, and also a chat bot that is integrated live to the to Fusion. Okay, towards the end, as Melody initially told, they will be having a raffle draw towards the end for the attendees. So that's the last point in the agenda that we are having. Yeah, so we are already late by 5. Let me quickly jump into the main agenda, enhancing Oracle Fusion SaaS with AI and machine learning. Yeah. Okay. So we all, right? We all have been working with enterprise systems in some way or the other. It can be Oracle, SAP, Microsoft, right? Or most of the solutions for the last 30 to 40 years, we have these solutions, these ERP solutions in place, and multiple modules, right? And we have huge volumes of data with these in these ERPs. We have been doing recurring transactions in these ERPs. They are having multiple challenges, right? And manual operations, human errors coming up. There are challenges in reporting. There are problems in reconciliation. So all these have been part and parcel of the enterprise solutions world or the ERP world, which we have been living with. And that's when right now, or not even right now, for at least few close to a decade, we have the artificial intelligence and machine learning coming now, and now it has gone at rocket speed to generative AI, and it's really evolving much faster, right? So that's where I am going to tell, even if you see certain mobile phones, say Galaxy, Samsung Galaxy, they started branding themselves, hey, the Gen AI or artificial intelligence is here in my phone. That's the way they are branding even now. So why not Fusion? Why not ERPs? Almost all the ERP vendors, almost all the enterprise solutions, right, have taken the step by integrating or having solutions built on top of their enterprises using AI, ML, and Gen AI. And that is where even here we are developing AI, ML solutions on top of Oracle Fusion modules for automating the transactions, for intelligent prediction, intelligent analytics, and for an MIS strategy and for conversational transactions. So this is why we are implementing AI ML on top of Fusion to make it more efficient and productive. So as I mentioned earlier, right, the key accelerators or how Aspire Systems is doing this is by developing certain accelerators for AI and ML. The first accelerator is an Oracle Fusion Cloud pre-built use cases for various modules of financials. Cloud, we'll touch base on few of the use cases now. Inventory, procurement, sales, and service. So we have got certain pre-built modules. The second accelerator is a very interesting one. We call it iAnalytics. So this is an AI ML powered analytics which is integrated tightly to Oracle Fusion, and it churns out beautiful dashboards, which is again pre-built, and it has got almost all its pre-built components, adapters, etc. And we call it a unified data platform because it mainly connects to Oracle Fusion for extending the Oracle Fusion data into analytics using AI ML. But at the same time, it can connect to multiple systems also. But nowhere in all these enterprises now, we have multiple systems. It can be Salesforce, we work with Workdays, etc. Right? It connects to different systems. And then the last one is a chatbot. So we have these chatbots in Oracle being there for at least close to 6, 7, 8 years. We started with normal bots. Now we call it Oracle Digital Assistant. Again, Aspire has developed an accelerator for for chatbots or Oracle Digital Assistant, which has got AI, ML, and NLP or LLM model interfaces, large language model interfaces, which is built on the chatbot, and it connects to Oracle Fusion, and the transactions like say purchase order approvals or narrative transactions or invoice approvals, etc., can be done using conversational mode using this chatbot. So these are the three accelerators that we are having. So we'll go one by one into each of these accelerators to know how your fusion can be extended to it can be extended using AI ML. And one thing, all these solutions we have built on Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. So this topic is designed or is focused mainly on OCI based AI ML and OCI data science and large language models. Yeah. The first one is the Oracle, the Fusion Cloud pre-built use cases. Yes, as I mentioned, Aspire has have the Oracle Fusion AI ML based predefined use cases for certain modules, which has been built, which means that it is already ready for you. Okay, you don't have to come and configure or think over the use cases. We have already developed hundreds of use cases as plugin as reusable modules, which you can actually deploy and start working immediately with Fusion. And these are ready and these are easy to customize using the OCA cloud infrastructure. And this is the left side that you are seeing. It has got a lot of built-in adapters also for that. And the entire thing we built on Oracle PaaS. Why PaaS? This is highly scalable using the OCA infrastructure. It comes with its own data warehouse, database cloud services, the integration cloud adapters, and again Oracle Data Integrator, which is used for pulling huge volumes of data. So combining this pre-built use cases on Oracle PaaS, we get as per Oracle Fusion AI ML modules. So some of the use cases that we have pre-built, developed as part of our solution we have organized into modules. The HCM is the most common use case any ERP vendor or any solution provider will be having. So you may be knowing the use cases for HCM, primarily used for forecasting, predicting the attritions, generating job description. This is a generative AI use case, right? Generating job description, anomaly detection resumes. Then again, the bots come into play where we have created some FAQ bots, recruitment bot, etc. And the second one is the finance-based use combination. These are few. I have not entered the full list. There are quite a lot of use cases which we have done. Some of them are like account code combination suggestions while doing a receiving or doing an invoicing, right? Suggesting the right project code or finding anomalies again in invoicing. All this and or while doing the use cases while doing the asset capitalization or depreciation or retirement, right? We have use cases for those for automating these processes using AI ML so that we find the right project to be project, or we find the right split of the project, how much of this a particular revenue or a capital has to be sent to or allocated to a project. Such things we have developed for financials. And inventory and warehousing, we have inventory replenishment, demand increase, product discounts, lot of use cases again we have done for inventory and warehousing. And few more modules that we have done are sales and service. So I'll come to sales, and one of the use cases for sales, we will be demoing that, or we will be playing around with that in the cloud today. So that particular use case is customer churn prediction, right? So this is a use case where we try to predict which of my customer is likely to leave me or stay with me, right? Or likely to churn or cancel my subscription and go, or this is a use case we use for mainly retail industries or any subscription based companies like Netflix or anyone. So all this you can see the again more use cases are there, or anomaly detection in opportunities, leads, customer segmentation use case, product recommendation use case, ad performance use cases, everything we have already pre-built for sales. And coming to the service industry is more related to your field service or equipment service or maintenance service, where we have your chatbots is the primary one we have done. We have developed an automated bot which will help you for troubleshooting using natural language processing. And again, we have used AI ML for automated dispatch, scheduling, service prediction, knowledge garden based analysis, etc. We have done. So these 5 or 6 categories of grouping the Fusion, Oracle Fusion's use cases, right? And we have invested quite close to 1 year in developing these modules or these use cases using AI ML, and we are continuously evolving that. And our main aim now is to extend these to generative AI using the large language models. This is what we are having. Okay. Any questions you have, please be free to ask. So how do we execute this, right? So this we told that okay, fine, we have all this use case, but how are we going to implement this, or where are we going to really see the value? Okay, we have the Oracle Fusion, right? So there are few ways in which the AI ML for Fusion can be seen. This can be seen either as in a report. This can be seen as a dashboard, in a dashboard graphical format. It can be seen as an interaction in the chatbot, which you are again going to see, which can use this use cases, or you can interact with Fusion using a bot, or you can use any web applications. So the output of this of the AI ML analysis, right, based on the data we pull from Fusion, can be seen in a web application also. Right now, in on top of all this, right, we are having a generative AI based engine where we have a snippet, or we have a widget. I would not a snippet, I call it a widget, where we can actually enter the data in within a hanging widget as a webhook we can put on top of Oracle Fusion, where you can put on chat and see or transact in a in natural language and get the data from Fusion quickly. You don't have to go through multiple reports. You don't have to go through multiple menu options to go and get your output of AI ML. Okay, so this is the large language model enhancement which we are developing, and this is actually under the beta version which we are actually doing it. So this is how we implement Oracle Fusion, or we extend Fusion using AI and ML, and how we see the output. Okay, so let me go into one of the next second one of the main accelerators where we have the AI ML powered analytics, or I analytics, which we call, and it is integrated to Fusion. Okay. So as I mentioned, right, iAnalytics is a unified data lake platform accelerator for Oracle Fusion and for other SaaS systems also. Okay, so it has the capability. I'm starting from the left. It has the capability to interface with multiple data sources, where it has got pre-built adapters mainly for Fusion, but at the same time, it has got adapters for on-premise systems like e-business suite. It has got social media adapters, CRM adapters. We have already done that. And once this data, right, this volume of data, we have to, for performing a data science or to work on or to implement an AI/ML model, we need to have more cleaner data, right, or more organized data. So that's where we have got pre-built data models. So as per uh, pre-built data model is industry focused. We have pre-built data model for few industries like retail, real estate, healthcare, and education. So we have got these pre-built data models so that whenever we try to develop use cases for these customers, we can just start implementing this in a much better way so that the timeline is reduced at least by 30-40%. And then we have the OCA cloud data lake, where the data which I bought from my data source, I get this into the data lake where I store and curate this data in OCI autonomous data warehouse. Okay, so this is where the autonomous data warehouse is the heart of OCI, where the entire machine learning is going to happen, which we are going to see here. And then finally, we have got 100 to 150 KRIs and KPIs. These are again pre-built dashboards, metrics and KPIs, graphical dashboards. Industry-wise, we have done it, which is again using the AI/ML models that we have deployed. We have developed and deployed. So these are again in OCI. Okay, these models will be called into the dashboard so that you can see graphical powered dashboards where you see a customer churn prediction, time series based forecasting. You see the trend of the sales price going on, going to happen the next 8 months. All these dashboards will be calling the models, the AI/ML models deployed in OCI, and bringing it and displaying it in a graphical dashboard format. Okay, and from where the data is coming, it is coming from Oracle Fusion. We have bought the data to autonomous data warehouse, and from there we are building the AI/ML cases. Okay. Okay, in an architecture for the same. So this is the overall architecture which we have developed and deployed for the iAnalytics unified data platform. So you can see the left side, which is the data sources. You can see various enterprise systems. We have Oracle Financials, Oracle HCM. You can see on-premise based Oracle e-business suite. We have the CRM systems like Magento, project management systems, SharePoint, even Facebook or social media systems, Facebook, Google Analytics, Google Ad, Instagram, all these we have built-in connectors. We have almost like 20 to 25 connectors which we have built in, so that while going to connect, you don't have to spend time in getting the connections activated. And then we have the ETL process. This ETL process is built on OCI. We use two components. One is the data integrator, and the other one is the integration cloud. So primarily these two connectors we use, and then we have the integration platform where we have deployed the OCI services for machine learning, like OCI Vision. Vision is actually used for scanning the documents and converting that. It's more like an OCR functionality. We have the language for NLP functionality. We have the machine learning, automated machine learning, which we call Auto ML, where we can develop machine learning without writing a single line of code, which we are going to see today. And the storage is done in Oracle Autonomous Data Warehouse, which is very powerful solution, which is 10 times faster than Redshift, Amazon Redshift. and it is scalable, and the cost wise also, right? It gives the economies of scale also here. And finally, the front end is the analytics, which we have done using the Oracle Analytics Cloud. And if you see, the analytics will be reading from the OCI machine learning services or the AI/ML services to display the data into the analytics. So all this we have developed as a product, as a pre-built accelerator, so that we can deploy that at a retail company, we can deploy that at a real estate company, or for any other regions, or for any other industry vertical also. And if you have seen, yeah, I put in beta, we are developing the large language models on Cohere, Azure, and MetaLand. So we are actually interfacing these with LLMs for more better encoding and more better for developing generative AI use cases. That is why. So this is the beta thing that which I was mentioning earlier. We'll have a widget hanging in Fusion where you can use your conversation. Probably in the next quarter we can have a follow-up webinar to discuss about this. Any questions? Yeah, thank you. So coming to the logical architecture, which I wanted to tell to you, the same, the previous architecture, this is more logical, where you see that I have the key components of our iAnalytics data platform broken down into more understanding or more logical way. We have the enterprise systems as towards the bottom, which is the Fusion, EBS, CRM, social, the sensors, etc. We have the ELT and ETL layer where we have the Oracle Data Integrator, Integration Cloud, and custom connectors. Then we have the Oracle Autonomous Data Warehouse, which is my storage layer, where this is the layer where my entire, my complete okay, let me take my pointer. Yeah, this is the layer where my entire machine learning is going to work. Okay, you can see that in the autonomous data warehouse, I have the Oracle Machine Learning, which is a low-code development platform where even business users like you or myself can start developing machine learning models without any pre-training. We can do that, and only we need to go to OCA Data Science for writing codes in Python or SQL or anything. We can use these Jupyter notebooks or anything, or additional advanced consoles we can use it. This is what we use for data science. And again, there is an object storage where we store the files or any large files. These are all part of the machine learning piece. Okay. Then front end, we can, as I mentioned earlier, we can see the output in analytics form in Oracle Analytics, in the web applications, or in chatbots. These are the three ways. And now a widget also will be coming in the future, where you can see the output from the Fusion systems. Okay, so this is one of the use case outputs that I have already generated. Okay, this use case is for the customer churn, which means that the churn prediction means detecting which customers are likely to leave your subscription or leave a service, right? So it is a critical prediction for most of the sales organizations because if you try to predict the churn, you can take more informed or more accurate actions like giving a coupon or giving a freebie to them or talking to them to understand how to retain the customers, right? And this prediction is critical, and we have developed this particular use case using AI/ML. Okay, you can see this we have done, and you can see a good output in Oracle Analytics Cloud, where I am showing which amount of which is my which are my customers, which is the product brand store, right? And which is the customer, which all customer churns can happen. Okay, you can see the predictions coming towards the end. You can see this, and here towards the bottom, you can see the brand wise predictions. Okay, so which brands are like I have hidden the brand names, which brands are likely to churn, or which brands my company needs to rotate to keep the customers on track. Okay, so here again we have a churn prediction here. Brand one, I am seeing that the brand one likely to churn by 22%, unlikely to churn by 77.9%, and another brand 68%. Like that, brand wise, I can see how much churn will happen, and overall likely to churn is 26.18, and 73% of customers will be staying with me. And still a good sales organization can use this whole data or this whole dashboard based on that sales data from my Oracle Fusion to minimize the churn. That is this 26.18%. How efficiently I bring it down to 5 to 10% is where the organizational sales KRAs or KPIs has to be met. This is what we do. Okay. Got it. Okay. So again, going back here, we have used an algorithm from OCR called a GLM, Generalized Linear Model Algorithm, where different parameters like store name, the total purchase, product brand, regions, etc., and the net sales we have taken from Oracle Fusion and fed it into the autonomous data warehouse and applied the AI/ML to get this particular use case built. Then we have a time series sales forecasting. It is just making a forecasting for the revenue based on the future sales volume prediction we have done based on the time. I'm not going into detail for this. We just focus today. In today's case, we'll focus on the customer churn prediction with Oracle PaaS. Yeah. So we have more data like this. We have developed more and more dashboards or analytical dashboards as part of our iAnalytics framework. So these are the iAnalytics dashboards that we have developed. Okay. The inventory turnover, I was mentioned the use case, the inventory turnover, reason for return, all these we have developed right now. Supply chain insights. So I'm just skipping through this because we have to cover a lot of data. Okay. So how Oracle Cloud and AML enhance the analytics capabilities that we have auto scaling and machine learning powered data warehouse, as I mentioned earlier. And we have created and managed AI-based data models with the ready-made algorithms. We have already made ready-made algorithms for you, for companies. We have powerful interfaces or integrations using Oracle Integration Cloud or Data Integrator or even custom connectors we can develop and deploy it to bring the data from your backend systems. And this is a very low code platform. It's a low code or no code platform. You will see how the code is getting generated automatically. And we have hundreds of algorithms and automated machine learning features, which will even help the beginners or the novice users to work on machine learning using the OCI cloud platform. This is how we enabled or developed iAnalytics, and we are in helping Oracle Fusion customers to get into a machine learning environment. Okay. The final or the third accelerator that I wanted to talk to you before getting into the demo is the Oracle Digital Assistant. So Oracle Digital Assistant is actually a chatbot. Okay, this is a AI ML powered chatbot. Okay, so where we have developed concepts like skills. Skills can be inventory based skills, procurement based skill, and it's a conversational based transactional engine where we can develop conversations. We have flow builder for developing conversations. It has got facilities to integrate with multiple backend systems, and Fusion is one where we have focused our case study or this particular discussion on. It can have multiple channels or front end where we can chat. We can use Slack, we can use Facebook Messenger, we can use Teams, we can use Google Hangouts wherever we want. It has got large language model integrations coming up, good security and authentication and security mechanisms, and analytics and governance. So based on this, Aspire has developed bots connected to Oracle Fusion for use cases for procurement, expense management, time and labor, invoices, etc. And we have interfaced this to large language models for natural language based interactions. Okay, so we have enterprise grade and secure interfaces to Fusion using Fusion APIs and REST components, and we have Oracle Identity Manager based authentication and access also. Okay, this is about the
Just
chatbot.
quickly here. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if you're done with this slide, but if there's any question, please, I encourage you to put your question on the chat box and we will address those at the end of the webinar. Thank you. Go ahead, Abji.
Yeah, thank you, Melody. Yeah. Okay. So let me skip this slide. I was telling more about how the conversational flow can be built for this chatbot. Let me skip. And this is again the logical architecture. How we have deployed a chatbot. So towards the left you see the bots. We have the procurement, approval, expense, HR bot on channels. We have developed bots on two channels primarily. One is Slack and one is Teams. Okay, so I'll try to show the Slack channel to you today. Then we have the skills. We call it skills. It's a bit technical. We call it. We have skills developed for various intents or what various dialogues that we wanted to get it done. And we have a procurement based skill or invoice based skill. Say procurement skill can be find the what can you get me the purchase order for a particular requisition number, or can you tell me which all purchase orders are waiting for approval for more than 10 days. Like that I can get this get the skills developed. And we have an interface integration component for using the REST APIs, custom API, and the SQL Dialogflow components are there. And this will connect to Oracle Fusion Cloud. You can see this. This will connect to Oracle Fusion Cloud using this and pull the data into the chatbot engine, that module, and display it in the chatbots like here. So now the recent development is that we have got the chatbot interfaced directly to the large language models, which is the Cohere and OpenAI. These are the large Cohere and Azure AI. This is where we have started integrating the models into. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So I mentioned that mainly we have developed skills of procurement, invoicing, expense management, time and HR policies. So these are the 4 5 areas where we have actually developed the digital assistant or the chatbots into. So the procurement skills will be used for creation of the purchase order. It can be used for purchase order approvals, etc. The procurement, which is very useful. Invoicing skill be again we can use invoicing skill or invoicing bot. You don't have to go to Fusion. You can use the invoicing bot to generate, using Gen AI, you can generate an invoice if needed using a simple chat. You can approve the invoice. You can use for anomaly detection, for invoice matching. We can use this. We have expense management bot which certain customers are using, like PwCs are using this, and even time entry used by few customers, where we can actually do the expense creation, expense approval, audits, etc. through chats. And even time entry also, it will create automated time entry based on a past experience, past data. It will generate a time entry for you. Same way, it will generate an expense report for you automatically in the bot. You just need to click and approve this. So these functionalities we have already developed. And HR policies is a normal FAQ or policy-based discussion bot, which we already have developed for our customer. This is what we have developed. Okay. Okay. So with this, any questions I can answer now, or I can actually go into a demo of the machine learning console that I'm having. So before that, let me take you through a case study. So
Abhijit,
we have.
actually, there's one question if you just want to address this now before you dive into the demo. Can FAW/FDI be used in place or in conjunction with OAC?
Yes, we can use Fusion Analytical Warehouse, FAW, right? Yeah, we can use Fusion Analytical Warehouse also. FAW is actually OAS itself, but the only difference is that FAW comes pre-built along with Oracle, but OAC is where we want to develop our custom analytics. We do OAC, but both the technology underlying FAW is also OAC. It has got its own pre-built data models and cases. Yes, we can use that. But
Thank you.
yeah, one to make it more clear, implementing AI ML will be more easy that because FAW has got its own small challenges while implementing to, but it easy to customize. You may have to use OAC, but technology is same. Yeah, got it. So let me
Thank you,
go to.
Abhijit.
No problem. Yeah, so let me take you through this case study. So this case study is for an Australian retail company, which has got almost 600 plus stores and multiple brands. So this customer has got almost like 10 to 12 backend systems, including Oracle, their retail ERP, Magento, then their Facebook, Google Analytics, and etc. And even they have systems to monitor their website traffics. Okay, so all these their marketing platforms are there. So what we did was we developed this I analytics we have implemented at this customer, and we have helped this customer to know which all to help almost 100 dashboards or metrics we have developed for this customer using this same platform. And we have almost implemented 30 to 40 AML use cases for this customer. Okay, some of the AML capabilities that we have used were customer behavior analysis, their buying pattern analysis, sentiment analysis, loyalty, right? Churn production, etc. We have done. This is what we have done. Yeah. Sorry. So now let me go into the demo for OCI machine learning. So here I will take you through the OCI Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Cloud Console, and I will show you the flavors of autonomous database, and I will show you how an automated machine learning experiment can be executed, how a model can be generated from that machine learning, the various algorithms involved in it, and how we deploy this model to be called in a web application or
Yes.
analytics or a chatbot. Yeah. So this is the cloud console of Oracle. Here I just came into here by typing the cloud.oracle.com. Okay. So this is the normal. You can just sign into that. So I have my cloud account name, which is as per sys OPN Cloud. I'm just going into my cloud account name and logging in. So this is my landing page. Okay, I just need to log in again. Yeah. So this is where you can see the IDCS or the Oracle Identity Management Cloud Services in place. So this is a landing page for the Oracle Cloud Console, and you can see my region. So I'm in the India South region here. You can switch the region to it's Amsterdam or US or Middle East or East Coast, Japan, or wherever you can switch it. But for right now, I'm sticking to India South region, and overall I have the all the services or all the resources for Oracle Cloud has been organized very neatly here. If you can see on the menu, I have a compute instance, I have a storage instance, where my object storage is there. Compute instance is where my applications can be hosted or running, where I can run powerful Java applications, web logics can be deployed. I have my networking, which is for the VNC networking, firewall setups, everything I can do here. I have the Oracle database, which is the cloud database, data warehouse, everything. I have my analytics. I have identity service. A lot of services are here. So let me go to analytics and AI. This is where I can see. And analytics and AI, I have a related service, which is an Oracle Autonomous Data Warehouse. So you can have a glimpse in analytics. You can see analytics cloud, data science, data labeling, AI service. I was talking about OCA vision, language, speech, etc. Right? So you can see all these services, digital assistant or chatbot service, everything is here. So let me take the autonomous database, because in OCI, the entire machine learning or AI and ML is running on the autonomous database service. Okay, so this is the autonomous database service. So I have to, yeah, sorry. Okay, so I have to go into the service, and you can see the resources, and we organize these different databases into a concept called as compartments. Okay, so I have created an iAnalytics compartment, and I clicked on the iAnalytics. It's already loaded. I don't have to re-click it, and you see the retail analytics uh, autonomous data compartment. Within the compartment, I have created a database called as retail iAnalytics. I'm just opening that. Okay, so this is my autonomous data warehouse. Okay, so this is self-scalable and high performing, and I can do the and the glance you can run. It is running. I can I can start or stop this. You can see the storage of 144 GB, and almost all the basic information or data that you need. It is shown here. Okay, so I'm not going to too much technical here. Let me see the all view all database actions. So when I go to view all database actions, it is actually establishing a connection. Okay, it is going to establish a connection with the machine learning. Okay, and machine learning is one of the database actions which I can do. I can do an data modeler. I can do. I can write a SQL worksheets. I can develop all this. I can do. I can develop a JSON table. Okay. Okay, so I have clicked the retail database and I'm clicking sign in. I hope it's not too confusing. Yeah. Okay. So right now, this is the landing page. I can directly come into this landing page by just giving this URL, but I thought I'll take you all through a glimpse and give you flavors of the OCI infrastructure. Okay, here you see that this is the machine learning console where a user is going to work. Okay, so today my objective today is to show you an automated machine learning, which is I call it auto ML. With this is mainly AutoML is used for novice users like business users who really wanted to have a set of data and they wanted to create. And I already have created a machine learning experiment, but I will start creating one for you. I will tell that new creation like a new uh, churn prediction. Okay, demo. Okay, new churn prediction. I'm just doing this demo. Okay, predict customer churn for Fusion Sales. Okay, so I'm going to create this experiment. I'm going to do this, and I have created a experiment, and this is my data source. I was talking to you earlier about various data sources like Fusion data source, I mean Magento or anywhere, right? So these data sources are already preloaded in my data warehouse. I have already taken the data and I have brought it to my data. I have developed my ETL and ELT, and now I'm going to connect to a data source. Okay, it will show me what all I have loaded there. It will show me in the schemas here. So this is the retail user schema, and I am clicking a table called churn prediction. I already have a table and I'm clicking OK. So you can see that once I connected the database, how quickly it has bought the data, and I now have to select what I am going to predict. Okay, all the columns or the fields that are coming, it has come here, and what I'm going to predict, I have to select here. Okay, I'm going to predict the customer churn. Okay, and then automatically when I select customer churn to go, it will give a type of algorithm, prediction type, which is classification based algorithm or regression based algorithm. So customer churn is mostly yes or no or one or zero, which is more numeric, right? So when we use in data science or in algorithm, right, a classification based algorithm is basically used when we are going to predict or when we have more numeric data. Okay, we will be using this. A regression based algorithm is used when we have non-numeric data. And here I can give a unique key, which can even be a person reference key or something like that. Okay, so you see that I selected the data source and the what I had to predict, and automatically my machine learning has bought whatever I have to do or all the fields it has bought here. Okay, you can see this here. Okay, this is how it has come here. And I have a lot of fields here. I don't have to select all the fields, but I'm just keeping it because for the time being, I don't have much. If you can minimize the number of fields, because if you feel that certain parameters or fields are irrelevant for my prediction, I can switch it off. Okay, I can switch it off like this. Okay, it will show me that person reference key. There are 34 grand uh, data are there, and there are brand wise. There are 4 brands in my data set. There are 17 product category and there are 3,754 product names. So like this, all the distinct values it is showing me here. Okay, and then there are additional settings here. How many models that I want, I can select whether I need 5 models or 4 models, and what is the maximum run. So if I have a huge data set, right, this machine learning algorithm can run for say 10 hours or 24 hours, and by standard it is 8. I can reduce it to say 4 hours or something, or 3 hours or 2 hours, and there are certain basic settings that I do. Then there is a model. This is the another key concept. Which metric I have to use. I have balance accuracy, different types of model metrics I can choose. By default, it comes to balance metrics, and you can see that based on this metric, already Oracle has suggested the algorithms. You remember I was telling about generalized linear model algorithm, GLM, right? It has already given the algorithm. There are other algorithms also like random forest, etc. So I just keep or if I want to switch off anything, I can switch it off. Okay, so that's it. I have done it, and I just need to start running the machine learning algorithm, and I can just put the faster results for the time being. Okay, I'm just starting. It will take its own time. So ideally I should wait and move ahead. But since we are on a demo, I'll just go again to my auto machine learning experiment. While it is coming, you can see that it's starting. is executing, and I already have created one. And okay, so yeah, it is initializing. You can see that it's initializing, and there are different steps through which a machine learning process goes through. It is selecting the algorithm. I'm not doing anything. My hands are here. It is automatically selecting the algorithm. It does an adaptive sampling. It will select a feature, the parameters, right? It will select the feature selection, and then it will do the model tuning, testing, and it will do the feature prediction also. Finally, it is running. Okay, let it run. So now let us go back to the experiment and let us see the already completed churn prediction, which I have already done similar way. So in this churn prediction, which I have done, right, you can see that a balanced accuracy of almost like 60s or 70, 75% accuracy has been achieved here. And I have and I have got algorithms for random forest GLM, and I have seen the accuracy rating for these various algorithms also here. I could see here, and it is telling me that my customer churn, it give the features. Okay, my customer churn is dependent on certain features or certain parameters, and the main parameters or features that I have as a organization I have to consider are the total purchase, stores, net sales, then shopping history. So these are the top three importance or the top three parameters that I have to take into consider for correcting my or reducing my customer churn. This is what data, which means that by stores the customers are churning more, or by value of sales the customer is churning more. Like that, I'm getting the data. Okay, so it is predicting to me. I have to look into these three parameters in more detail in the while doing the customer churn prediction. Okay, so this is what I have it. So now I have got this prediction, and what it typically does is after this, I get the models. Okay, so this is the customer churn prediction, and it will automatically it will create a model called customer churn prediction 19.1. I have already created a model. So I have these many models created for random forest, GLM models, everything has been created here. So you can see that I can click on this model and I can see the impact. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, store name, total purchase, total sales. These are having huge impact on my random model, and I have to consider these factors in my predictions. So this model, I can actually deploy it within the autonomous data warehouse, and I can call these models into my dashboard. You already saw the dashboard, right? The dashboard was calling this model and showing the predictions and giving me the data. This is how we do that. So right now I haven't done a single line of code, right? What I can do is that I can actually create a notebook from here. Okay, so this notebook is actually used in case you wanted to write your custom logic, right? I can go here and create and get these notebooks. So in these notebooks, I will have my custom Python code running. Okay, here is where my custom Python code is going to run. Okay, and I have lot, it's a bit complicated. I can do more training here, I can do more testing here. Okay, so this is where I can write the custom code to improve more upon my my data on my model. Okay, you can see this. Okay, right. So this is the notebook. So from here, without writing, so the whole inference is that without writing a single line of code or without getting more involved, I could generate my model, and my model can actually generate an automated machine learning code, which I need to improve upon and train and improve and train more so that I will get more details. You can see this. Okay, which all brands are going to churn more, I am seeing here. Okay. Okay. So now let's go to our AutoML experiment, and it is still running. So let it be. Are there any questions now for this? This is how the AutoML experiments work in OCI cloud infrastructure. And on improving that, we can use the Jupyter notebooks and the consoles for developing more and more on this. All good? Okay. So while it is running, right, let me go back to one of my bot here. Okay. Okay. So this is my Slack bot. Just see how it is running. So quick time check, we have got almost like 8 minutes. So let me just quick check this Slack bot. Okay, I just gave my approval bot here. I just gave a hi. So you can see that When I entered the high, it is automatically asking me to fetch the pending approvals, check the PO status, top spends, etc. I can actually tell that I am going to fetch a pending approval for me. I just click on this, and what it does is that it will go back and it will get me all the purchase orders that I really have to take an action and to approve. Okay, so let it is running in the behind and let it bring it back. Yeah. So while it runs, any questions that you want to ask for me or anything, I can just take some questions and a quick time check. Yeah.
For the time check, Jeet, we got about 6 minutes left.
Hmm? Okay. Got it. Okay, so I'm back here again to my bot. You can see that I clicked on fetch pending approvals and I could see that there are purchase order number 40, etc. Okay, and there are other purchase order number 38. So these are all coming from Fusion. Let me open the Fusion instance. So this is the Fusion instance that I'm having, Oracle Fusion, and just clicking in sign in. Yes, it has logged in. So this is a demo instance that we have developed with the customer data. So what I'm trying to show is that I have got an bot where I have just clicked fetch pending approvals and it is giving me some purchase order numbers like approve purchase order number 40, approve purchase number 38, right? So I just made the data and number small for quick so that you can remember fast. Okay, so let me go and to the Fusion homepage and let me go to and check this purchase order quickly. Okay, so this is my procurement. I'm just going to my purchase orders. Okay, so this is my purchase order. I'm just going to select my order and just give the number 40. Okay. If you while clicking, I wanted to see the details of this purchase order, which is like 40 number. I have two new messages. This particular purchase order number 40 is for TMT iron line number one. Base price is 36 and 41.4 right. I'm just again going back to my Fusion. You can see this is the same purchase order number 40. This is for Al Riyadh company. You can see the line item like TMT iron, right? You can see my line item here, TMT iron. Base price is 36 and the total amount is 41.4. So the same details you are seeing here. So which means you have bought it here. And I can actually, the status of the purchase order also, it is pending approvals. Okay, it is pending approvals. I can quickly approve this and this will get approved in Oracle Fusion at the same time. Okay, I can try for that. And while this happens, let me pull in another quick use case also for you. Okay, so approve action is completed, it is telling me. Okay, so now I can go to again some other query. I can just put can you fetch PO for requisition number 25. So let me see okay, below the status of the PO for requisition number 25. So this is I'm telling that for requisition number 25, the purchase order number is 24 and the document status is closed. I can actually go and check the same also here. Sorry, still running. Okay, I can go to the dashboard again. Yeah, and go to procurement and go to the purchase requisitions. Yeah.
Thank you guys for staying in tune with us. I know, like I said, so much information, so much good information. We have a minute, Abjit, so I
Yeah,
want to
we have
take
many. So
the
I'll just while it runs, I'll just open up for any questions if there are any. Yeah, or we can go to the raffle or something. Yeah, I can just show it while it comes up. We just got 2 minutes. Melody. Yeah.
Yes, so thank you again for participating. Thank you for your time. We do appreciate you staying with us here, and I hope the webinar has given you some good information. You're going to walk away with a lot of good information. And again, I encourage you to get back to us if you want to expand. I know the little bit of time here we have, it's not enough. And I want to thank our expert Abjit here for showcasing to you the power of AI on Oracle SaaS. If there's any follow-up questions, because we don't have any time, at the end of the slides, you will see our contact information, info@aspiresys.com.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll just make a concluding talk here. So the final conclusion is that we, as I mentioned earlier, right, we are going into the generative AI Into the in the quarter, we'll be seeing more demo with more of widgets with language models in developed in Cohere, Meta, and LAMP. What we are going to do, we are going to have this interface to Oracle Fusion. This is what we are going to do in the future. And yeah, that's it. These are our and
Thank
can serve
you.
our as per for any details,
Again,
any
thank you
questions, I
everyone
can
for
take it.
joining our webinar. A very exciting time. And again, I encourage you to get in touch with us, and we will be more than happy to continue showcasing this to you. Thanks again, and have a great, great day.
Thanks everyone. Thanks a lot for attending, and thanks. Appreciate your time. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah.